Hello, loyal listeners of Prose Cons, the Precipice Fiction podcast. We are jumping on today to let you know that the episode we dropped last week, where James, who I have with us now, say hi, James.
Hello. How are we going?
And Matan is also here.
Hi.
James hosted the horror episode deep dive last week. I hope you all really enjoyed that. I know I did. Matan, did you end up listening to that episode?
I would say that I did if I had, which I had not. But it is definitely on my list, and it is the first thing I will listen to as soon as I finish recording this.
Excellent. Good saving face.
Which is what all the listeners should do. As soon as you finish listening to us, you should listen to us again. Just anyway.
Because what our announcement is that that episode is was our season finale for what is season 1, which I think is kind of cool. I have been looking at the stats, and we've had over 200 downloads of the Pros and Cons podcast, and I was just telling these two before that we have at least 10 loyal listeners that are like, at the moment our episodes drop every Tuesday morning, they've downloaded it. So whoever those 10 loyal listeners are out there, whether they're, friends and family, I know Mandy, you listen quite regularly, and my friend Ali listens quite regularly. Do you guys have any people who are regular listeners?
I don't know.
There's
no one that's open
this
about
one
it.
guy. There's this one guy from work. So shout out to that one guy.
I do. There is a good couple of Israel downloads, and I'm like, that's either someone very loyal to Matan or Daniela or your parents. But thank them for us for
Thanks,
listening.
Mom.
But yes, no, thank you everyone for listening, because that is, we're now going on a brief hiatus. Not long, maybe only a month, maybe only for the month of October. And we do plan to be back with season 2. We've got plenty of episodes in the backlog. I do realize we have a very sweet episode where we all run and grab our copies of Wolf Hall, because we all love Wolf Hall so much. And now that episode's going to feel out of date, because just yesterday we all learned about the passing of Hilary Mantel, and we've all been super sad in our group chat. Yeah. So anyway, you've got that exciting backlog episode still to come, even though it's going to feel weird. And we'll be back with fresh episodes around November, because that's when we plan to release, drumroll, the anthology that, brought us together, that we've been working on so hard.
The thing that we're here for, it's coming out, and it's super, super exciting. And that's really the reason we kind of taken this break, because things are heating up and we do not want to miss our deadline, because bad things happen.
That would be embarrassing if we missed our anthology deadline. Yes, no, we're close to. So we, the three of us here chatting to you right now, are the art team inside Precipice Fiction. We've just been talking covers. We're working with an artist on our covers. I'm excited about what that's going to look like and when we can show all of you. I'm also part of the interior team, and I've just signed off on doing all the commas and punctuation and line edits for the final stories, and then it goes to Alex for compiling. What have you two been? What's your next month look like for Precipice?
Wow. A lot of marketing. Got to figure it out. Got to come to terms with the fact that I can no longer edit the story, which is quite hard for me. I can't touch it anymore. They're not letting me touch it. If you don't like my story, just remember they didn't let me touch it in the last month.
I'm the same, and I'm part of the interior team, so it's very tempting for me to be like, I still have access to Stolen Sword, and if I read a thing, I'm like, oh, I hate that now. I just quickly change it. No, the urge is real. The urge is real.
Yeah, I just got your notes on the editing, Ali, so I will have to just go back and do those last 2 edits and try not to change too much of the actual content, even though I'm sure it's going to be very tempting.
You can change the bits I've highlighted, but nothing else.
Yeah, that's the grammatical stuff. That's not fun at all.
Syntax only.
Yeah, and as well as that, I'll be looking into distribution, so the actual process of physically getting what we've written and edited into your hands, listeners, and how to get that up available on the various platforms that it will be available on, which we have to also decide upon. So yeah, that whole fun thing.
It's going to be a busy month.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're excited. So thank you so much for listening. We just wanted to give you this little update so you knew that we weren't disappearing for long or forever. But we've had a fantastic season 1 of 14 episodes. And we'll be back in November.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to 14. How awesome is that? And we've got more in the backlog.
Yeah, man, that's something. That's awesome.
And we'll see you all November. Keep an eye on our socials. That's Matan and me behind the socials. So we'll be, letting you know when we'll be back. Until then, happy writing.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you soon.